Welcome to The Explainer. Today we are breaking down a checklist that is absolutely critical for any musician who wants to get paid what they're actually owed. Because right now you could be leaving a serious amount of money on the table, and you might not even know it.
Have you ever thought this? Be honest. If this sentence has ever crossed your mind, you really need to listen up for the next few minutes. This one single assumption, well, it's one of the most common and costly mistakes you can make in the music industry.
Yep, that's right. That idea is completely 100% false, and it could be costing you hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars in royalties that you have already earned. The money is yours, but there's this giant gap, and it's stopping that money from ever finding its way to you.
Okay, let's get right to the heart of the problem, which is what you're seeing right here. Distribution does not equal all your royalties. Using a service like DistroKid or TuneCore is a fantastic first step, but that's all it is, the first step in a much bigger process.
So what's the solution? It all comes down to this number right here, 4. It's not about one single platform. It's about making sure you have 4 separate essential systems all working together, all in harmony, to collect your money from every possible place it's being generated.
All right, let's dive into these 4 systems. We're going to walk through them step by step. I want you to think of this as building 4 bridges that your money needs to travel across to get to your bank account. If even one of those bridges is missing, well, the money gets stuffed.
First up is distribution. Now, this is the part most artists have covered. This gets your song into the quote-unquote store. But stopping here? That's like stocking a product on a shelf but completely forgetting to set up a cash register. You are definitely 100% missing money.
Okay, next up, performance royalties. This is a huge stream of revenue. It covers all this stuff: streams, radio play, when your song is used in a bar, on TV, even at a live show. This money is collected by what are called performance rights organizations, or PROs, like BMI or ASCAP here in the US. And here is the absolute crucial point. You have to sign up as both a writer and a publisher to get your full 100% share. See, the songwriter gets 50% and the publisher gets the other 50%. If you don't register a publisher, that other half of your money just goes unclaimed.
Now for step 3, mechanical royalties. And oh man, this is where so much money gets lost in the shuffle. This royalty is generated every single time your song is streamed or digitally downloaded. And just to be super clear, this is a totally different royalty from the performance one we just talked about.
Okay, you really need to pay attention here. As the source material points out on this slide, this is the single step that most artists miss. You have to sign up with the Mechanical Licensing Collective, also known as the MLC. This organization was created specifically to make sure you get paid your mechanical royalties from streams in the US.
And this quote just illustrates the problem perfectly. If you don't register your songs with the MLC, your money is literally just sitting there in a giant account, totally unclaimed. It's been earned, it exists, but just like the slide says, it doesn't know where to go. It's lost without you.
Let's get to the fourth and final system. This covers a really specific kind of royalty called a digital performance royalty. It comes from services where you don't pick the exact song that plays next, like a Pandora station or Sirius XM. Think of it like old school radio, just digital. So it's absolutely essential you know that this money is totally separate. It's not coming from your distributor, it's not coming from BMI. An organization called Sound Exchange is the one who collects it. And just like before, you have to register as both the artist and the owner of the recording to get your full payment. Okay, so you're thinking, great, I'll sign up for those 4 systems and I'm all set. Well, let's talk about the common mistakes that even artists who are registered make. Because these little errors, they can still cost you big time. The single most important concept to really get in your head is what this slide says. Uploading does not equal registering. They are 2 completely different things. You have to manually go in and register every single song you release with all of these places. It doesn't just happen automatically. Look at this list. Does any of this sound painfully familiar? Thinking your distributor handles it all? Only signing up as a writer? Forgetting to go back and register your old catalog? These are the little leaks that can drain your royalty pipeline before the money ever reaches you. Seriously, a tiny difference, like a different spelling of your name between your DistroKid account and your BMI account, that can create a broken link in the payment chain. It stops your money cold. All of your info has to be perfectly identical across every single one of these platforms. So what do you do right after watching this? Let's get to your action plan. This is how you go from just learning about the problem to actually fixing it.
You have to be proactive.
Go on a treasure hunt for your own money. I'm serious. Log into BMI, the MLC, and Sound Exchange, and look for any sections with names like Unclaimed, Unmatched, or Works Needing Review. That's where you're going to find the gold.
And listen, we are not talking about pocket change here. As this quote points out, artists who have been releasing music for a few years can have hundreds, even thousands of dollars just sitting there, waiting to be claimed.
Here it is, your final checklist. Screenshot this, write it down, do whatever you need to do, and then go through this for every single song you have ever released. This is your roadmap to getting paid everything you're owed.
So I'll leave you with this final thought. Based on everything you just learned, how many of these systems were you missing? And the big question, how much of your money is out there right now just waiting for you to build it a path